Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. My name is Night Thunder, and today we're going to be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Now, this is a game I love a lot. This is actually one of my favorite Pokemon games. It's a lot more different. It's different than all the other Pokemon games, is what I'm trying to say. If you've ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, then you probably know what I'm talking about. It is a really fun game, in my opinion. Now, with that being said, I'm going to do my best to go over this game as in much detail as possible. I will be explaining a lot of stuff, so these videos will normally be roughly 15 to 30 minutes long. It depends. Actually, it'll probably be closer to 20 to 30 minutes long each one, so we'll see. However, let's just start the game, and here we go. So, welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon, but before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay, let the interview begin. So first, before we start this, two things. I am recording, the bottom screen is on the left, that's what you guys are seeing right now, and the dark part is the top screen. At the moment, the top screen is just black, so there's actually nothing happening on it, but I will explain what goes on the top screen in a bit. Anyway, this is the test or interview to basically explain what kind of Pokemon you are. And there are, I don't remember how many questions. There's a lot of questions, but out of all those questions, they only pick 8 for you to choose, and that will determine what kind of Pokemon you are. I'll also put up a list right now of which Pokemon you can play as, all the different types, and what Pokemon they are. So, anyway, let's begin this. Are you often late for school or meetings? No. It's a summer festival. Do you like carnivals? I hate them. Do you think you're cool? Be honest. I think I'm pretty awesome. When the going gets tough, do you get going? No. Grab any digit on your left hand with your right. Yeah, any digit on your left hand with your right hand. Which digit did you grab? I grabbed my ring finger. And you like groin-inducing puns. I love them. That's the entirety of my humor. How quickly do you respond to an email? May reply, may not reply. Do you hate to be the last person to leave the class at the end of the day? End of a school day? No. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. You appear to be the sassy type. You tend to be somewhat cynical. Definitely me. Despite that, there is something appealing and lovable about you. But you do occasionally say something arrogant that angers others. Do you make that mistake? Or have people called you conceited, vain, or selfish? Have people said that about you? Huh? You're telling me to get lost? Why you come here and say that? Gasp. I'm sorry, I let my feelings run away. I truly regret this. Really. Anyway, your cool and loaf attitude is what defines you. It makes you exasperating and appealing at the same time. A sassy person like you should be Trico. I actually love Trico. Trico is my favorite Pokemon to play as, and he's a sassy type. I will link in the description to a website. Sorry, I hit the microphone. I'll link to the description to a website that shows you what kind of Pokemon they are and all that. I don't actually have a chart or anything, I don't have a chart or anything, but that has a chart, and it goes into pretty detailed explanation of how to get the Pokemon you want to get. Anyway, this is Trico. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as your partner? So, for this, I already know what Pokemon I'm going to choose. However, I do want to explain that you may notice there's no grass types in this. Whatever type of Pokemon you get, you will not, your partner will not be able to become that Pokemon. Unless you are Eevee and later use a stone to change your element type. But that's the only way, otherwise you won't have a partner with the same type as you. Anyway, the partners you can choose from are on here. However, the only one I'm going to pick, the one I'm going to pick is Mudkip, just because I like the team of Mudkip and Trico. So, that's why. What is your partner's nickname? I'm actually gonna name him, I don't know, that's that button. I'm gonna name him Kip. It's generic, yes. But that's how I do. Okay, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. I keep hitting my microphone. It's right in front of me, though. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Dots. Excuse me? Please wake up. Come on, wake up. Here we are. We're in the Tiny Woods, as you guys can tell. You're finally awake. Great. Where is this? You're passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Kip. Glad to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You're a human? But you look like a normal Trico in every way. It's true. I have turned into a Trico. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name, that's right, my name is... Alright, now we can choose the name of our Pokemon. However, I'm just gonna name him something generic. Most of these Pokemon I name will be generic. And... or will have something to do with their name. He's gonna be Trey. Or we're gonna be Trey, I guess, because we're Trey. No. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, we're Trey. Trey. Oh, Trey's your name. Well, it's a funny name. Okay, not that funny in my opinion. Somebody please help me. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground and my Caterpie fell in. By the way, I hate the word fissure. Pisses me off. It doesn't sound like a word. It shouldn't be a word. Fissure should not be a word. Anyway, he's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked by other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear. It sounds bad. We have to go help. Bad at reading. Do. Head for the destination while attacking foes with A. Try not to let a partner faint. Okay. So this explains the attacking mechanism and everything. Oh. So Poke in this world is the money. And you can collect it and save it to buy items in the shop later on. And to buy other things as well. The sound is going out of whack right now. It's really weird. It's just the music too. Yeah. So I'm not going to go over any of the settings yet. I'm going to do that in the next episode because otherwise this will be a long episode. However, I will explain a few things right now. I didn't mean to do that. I want to just explain about the moves because you're going to be using that the most, and I will explain those when we actually fight an enemy. This game is also a sort of randomized dungeon explorer, so a lot of the time you will come across random so you will come across things that will explain, or you will come into a dungeon and it's random every time, just like The Binding of Isaac or the original Zelda game. Anyway, foes won't move until you do. Open the menu with B and think before you act. Okay, so this is where I want to open everything. So if you press B, it'll open up this menu like I showed earlier. You can do a few things. You can go to your moves. Trico starts out with Leer and Pound. And Mudkip starts out with Tackle and Growl. You also have your items, which isn't usable yet. I will explain that later. And then you have this, which it is your team, which if you go into it, you can have a summary of the Pokemon. The status will explain their IQ level, the item they're holding, all their specifications like attack, defense, special attack, and special defense, stuff like that. It also has your HP, how much XP you need to your next level, and how much experience points you have in total. It also explains your level. Your status will tell you if you have any ailments like poison or paralysis, or you have a burn. Your features, it will tell you what type you are, so you got a grass type, and it also has your special ability. Every main character comes with a special ability off the start, and it just boosts the type of move that they have when the HP is low. So Trico has Overgrowth, Mudkip has Torrent, and it just boosts their type of attack when their HP is low. So Trico's Grass, so it boosts Grass, Mudkip's Water, so it'll boost Water, and so on. And it also has the species info, which is Trico is the species, the friend area that they live in, which friend areas I'll get into more, and then when they join the rescue team, and what kind of Pokemon they are. So they're a wood gecko type Pokemon, and their size. And then if we go into Kip, I didn't mean to do that. If we go into Kip, you can go over his summary, his moves, which are the same thing that I went over. Or you can talk to him, and he'll tell you, let's keep at this, Trey. They'll say different things depending on their status. So if their HP is low, they'll say, I'm not feeling very good. Or if they have an ailment on them, like a burn or a paralysis, they'll say something different as well. You can also check their IQ, which IQ is just different. It's more of how they act. So you got your item catcher, which will mean that they will catch items and all the stuff like that. The course checker, they'll always make sure that nothing's in their way if they're going to attack or use an item on an enemy. They're going to make sure that there's not a wall or anything in the way. Dedicated traveler means they'll focus mostly on traveling and instead of fighting enemies. And they will always try to attack an enemy first. Item Master means that they will always use their item that they're holding on to, and the Exclusive Moves user means that they'll just focus on using moves. I'm actually going to switch the Dedicated Traveler on because that's what I like to use. I forgot something else too. If you go to Kip and go back to Tactics, hold on, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. So, then you also got That Q I went over already. It was tactics. Tactics will mean what they are mostly focused on. So let's go together means they will always follow the leader. Go after foes means they will go after foes more than anything, and avoid the first hit means that they will always try to be the first to attack. So I want to now go over the top screen, which is on the right for you guys. It is Trey. It has the name of the character. So the top and the first thing is the name of the character. Second thing is their level. Next to that, you have their HP and how much HP they have at the time. You can also check the item they are holding, and you can check their status or their tactic. Trey is the leader, so it has leader next to him. Kip says let's go together, so that's what it will always tell you. And then if you go to other, you have all these game options, which I'm not going to go over yet. So first, let us defeat, I don't want that. Where is it? There it is. Let's defeat this sunscreen, or sunkern. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. If you want, you can explore this area as much as you want, but I'm just going to proceed. I don't know why it's having sound issues. It's being weird. It shouldn't have sound issues. Anyway, your team retains HP as it moves. Hold B, then press A to recover HP quickly on the spot. So yeah. As you can tell, I'll do it with you guys real quick. If you hold the B button and then press A, you can just gain HP, because what it does is it will summon, or it will just basically move along the entire map. But enemies won't move until you move. So as you can tell, this Pokemon, the Whirlpool, will not move until I move. So if I move right now, it'll move too. But if I just stay still, it won't move. So anyway, we're gonna defeat it. So yeah, and as you move, you will gain back more health. It's not a regular thing, like it doesn't happen every time you move, but as you continuously move, it will happen. We level up and we learn the move Absorb. I'm not gonna go over the basic attack moves in this. However, if you want to, you are more than welcome to. Alright, so we picked up the Pecha Berry. The Pecha Berry heals any kind of poison. Open with the B and select it under items. So the Pecha Berry actually will heal poison, but there's also different ones. Like there's an Oran Berry, which heals your health, which gives you more health. I think it gives you 45 health. And then there's a Rost Berry, which will heal paralysis, and there is a Cherry Berry, which heals burns. So anyway, let's continue on. Wah, Mommy, where are you? Sniffle. And we came to save him. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. So after you complete a mission, it will always just... a mission like this, it'll always just teleport you out, so you don't have to worry about trying to go through everything again. Anyway, Butterfree, my baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Kip, and this is Trey. Cool. He's staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Kip and Trey. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Trey's team received the promised Oran Berry. The team also received the item Pecha Berry. The team also received the item Rost Berry. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Listen, Trey. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Well, this is the place. It is a heart. It's an onion. Wow, I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to wag your tail. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Trico. Oh, Trey, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Trey. I was sure you would like it. Anyway, before he explains that, I want to explain that each base you get will differ compared to the types in the beginning, and then once another thing happens, it will change. I will explain that later when it actually happens. So anyway, Kip, this is your mailbox. I'll also put pictures up of what each base looks like. Anyway, this is your mailbox. They deliver mail from Pokemon here. You know, just like the fissure Caterpie fell into, for some reason there have been many natural disasters lately. Because of these disasters, or those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Trey, with you, I think we could even become the world's best rescue team. How about it? I don't like your smug little smile, so how about no? What? Oh, but Trey, I'm sure that the two of us would make a first-class rescue team. So come on now, let's form a rescue team together. I just wanted to show you guys that it's actually really funny. There's several parts where you can refuse, however, you're kind of forced to do it. But you can refuse to do a lot of things, but it's actually really funny, the reaction to it. Anyway, we're gonna form a team. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on, Trey. Glad to have you on board. Thanks. The team name, well, I don't have one yet. So Trey, what do you think would be a good name for us? We are gonna be... I actually have a name picked out already because I know what I want. And this is something that is very... It's not dear to me, but it goes along with the name, and it is the clan. Now, I want to talk about this real quick, explain why I chose the clan. The clan is basically my name for you guys, and it's a little difficult to explain, but the clan is what you guys are to me. So, we're the clan, so I'm going to name this place the clan. That's all there is to it. Is the name the clan okay? And I actually have one problem with this. See, it says the clan base, which makes sense. The clan. I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect for us. Rescue Team the Clan. Don't say it like that, though. That's what annoys me. It should be the Clan Rescue Team, not Rescue Team the Clam. It also feels like I'm saying clam. Anyway, let's do good starting tomorrow. Whoa. So yeah, and that is how Trey and Kip began their careers together as a rescue team. So that's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. At least the intro part of it. It gets more in depth and more stuff happens, of course, as you know. However, I'm not going to end the episode just yet. I want to go over this real quick. The next morning. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still Trico. But why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. I feel groggy and sleepy. Not feeling well. I need more sleep. So, to explain this, this is basically how you're going to be saving is to save, you will just enter your bed and I'll say, would you like to save your adventure? And hit yes. That's how you save. You can't actually save within dungeons. However, you can do a thing called quick save, which I'll go over more in depth in a bit, or in the next episode. But this will be how you completely save your game. You can also save your game after you go through a dungeon or complete a rescue mission, and it will ask you if you would like to save your game after every single one of those. So after you complete a dungeon, or after you leave a dungeon, even after you're defeated from a dungeon and faint, it will send you back here and ask if you would like to save the game. Oof, I'm feeling refreshed. I still look like a Pokemon, but... Oh, that's right. That Pokemon. I think it was Kip. We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Kip is doing. I should go out. So anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. So thank you and have a great rest of your day.